Native Instruments and Noah 40 Shebib have teamed up to bring us 2 new Play Series instruments. This video, we're talking about 40's very own drums. I did an overview of 40's very own drums and also 40's very own keys, and you can click the link in the description and you guys will get to see that video as well. If you're interested in checking this out, there's an affiliate link in the description. And this video, I'm focusing solely on 40's very own drums. I'm going to give you guys an overview of what is this, and then also I'm going to run through the presets right here. It's not that many, so that'll be the last thing I do. So if you are a fan of the OVO sound, this is definitely for you. I have 40's very own drums pulled up on the computer, as you can see right here, and this is what it looks like. This is pretty dope. This is supposed to be the little studio. I like this whole design right here. This is pretty dope. All these drums are curated by Noah 40 himself. I'm just going to call him 40 moving forward. And what this is a bunch of different patterns like these. I guess these are, like, you could say, drum kits, and when you play them, they are already patterns that you could use, and you can even drag the MIDI, and I'll show you all that in a second. So for example, I like this kit right here. I'm going to play one pattern, and let me show you guys the full version of Contact so you can see, just in case you don't have a complete control. So on complete control, these are colored, so you know, like, these are your one shots right here, and right here are your patterns. So for example, I'm playing patterns, but if you just want the one shots, you play down here. So that's how you can do that. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this out the way, because I just wanted to show you guys that, just in case you wanted to know where everything was mapped to, and if you don't have a complete control, it might be kind of hard to see it sometimes. If you don't know, you can pull that up. So as I mentioned, there's tons of patterns here. They have a suggested BPM that I'm not at, so I'm going to put myself at the suggested BPM. That's that underwater sound. And what this is right here, this is pretty much just, imagine this being the pads on the machine. I'm going to click the kit button, and that's the pattern plays. You see what it is. And as you see, this is different effects you can do to each pad to change the sample. Here are some insert effects, and you can send and all that wonderful stuff. Play around with that stuff. And what these down here are your effects, like your other Play Series instruments. And right here, let me find a pattern real quick. So I'm gonna mess with this. So as you see, how I play with those effects, you can just play with them if you don't know what they are. And then this 40 one is to give it that underwater vibe. And then when I turn it all the way off, that's the OVO sound right there. I think it's dope that we have that. And then here's some other, like, the effects that you can go through and add to it, so that way you can do, you know, whatever you want. The one thing that you can do is, if you don't like, let me get an example here. Find one that uses this. So this uses this kick, this pattern right here. Say I don't like this kick and I want to change it to something else. You just click right there, and you can go right here and browse the kicks that they have available to you. There's a few of them. You can switch it. Don't like it still, change it to something else. Or you can just go through it this way, where you don't have to do it the way I was doing it. You set the chokes, the output, all that wonderful stuff. And yeah, it's pretty dope. And then here's your patterns. You can speed it up if you want to. Slow it down. Latch retrigger, all that. And then let's find a pattern on here that I really like. I like this, so I'm gonna speed it up just for whatever purposes. You can now take this, like if you like the pattern and you want to use your own drums, click this arrow right here And then I don't have another group selected, so let me go ahead and open up another group before I do that, so that way I can just drop it onto that group. You're gonna go right here and drop it onto that group. Now, if you're using something like Logic or anything, you could drag it onto the timeline or the piano roll and it'll place everything. But in Machine, I didn't want to drop it over here because it will start throwing stuff on top of this sound where I have this. So I like to do that with another group. And yeah, so I could go ahead and let me load up just a drum kit that I made. The sounds are going to be off because I don't necessarily structure them the same way, but I'm just going to drop it in here just to see what it sounds like. It's the same pattern, so you can do that, take stuff out, make it how you want to make it yours, use your own stuff. That's good for some quick inspiration. You could change it however you want to. And again, here's some more effects that you can mess around with and just go through them and, you know, mess around, have fun with it. It's pretty cool. And then this is your macros, and there are more presets, as you see right here. You can just switch them right here without going through the browser. And if you're not in Machine, you know, you probably do it this way. And this is a great instrument for those of you who are OVO fans, if you're fans of Drake, all of that. This gives you that same little style, not little style, but gives you the same style of Drake. If you're trying to make those Drake type beats or anything like that, you know, it can give you that vibe, quick and easy inspiration, and you could build upon it and just use it to create. Now, if you use this in combination with 40's very own keys, you'll be making those Drake beats quick, because 40's very own keys come with keys, bass, pads, leads, all that. So it's very great. I think it's a good thing to have in your toolbox as a producer, and it's good for inspiration. I just love this whole layout right here. This layout is pretty dope. Like, I like that a lot. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the rest of these presets real quick, and after that, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. If you want to check this out, there is an affiliate link in the description. Again, thank you to Mick Benjamins and Native Instruments for sending this over to me. I appreciate you guys for letting me get my hands on this early. Spent a lot of time with it, had a lot of fun with it, and I look forward to making some more Drake type beats. I might even drop a Drake type beat video once I drop these, just to see what you guys think about that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's talk about this. Appreciate y'all. If you need help using Machine, I have my video course up on teachable.com, and it's entitled How I Use Machine. I cover everything from how I start a beat to finishing the beat. The link is in the description below, so if you need help with Machine, go check that out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video.